Good evening, everyone, or good morning. Oha konbannichiwa, and welcome to the new studio.
おーねえどうかな
どうかな。
そっか私画面変わるの今遅かったから、
はい、
ちょっと最初フリーズしてる。
最初フリーズしてるどこで
私が最初フリーズしてる。
見えないってこと
最初なんかこうやってなってたよ。
How's everyone doing today? Love the angle, says Come to Japan Dan. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I'm going to pull the chat over here for us. We'll see, though. At the moment, this is what we've got. So I got to move the chat over here. It's going to be a little bit of getting used to things as it's a brand new studio, obviously.
Hi.
Well, not brand new. It's not brand new. But it's our first time filming here. So some things to get used to. We were going to do a little practice stream last night to get ready, but we didn't get a chance. Look at all that shadows. Look at all these shadows. That's fun.
Shadows ここにある。
Gregor says, wow, so crisp. How's it sound? Wow, it looks even more professional now. Look at the pictures. So many pictures. We'll show you Yuki's first. Oh, that's Yuki's face. Not Yuki. Let's see. I got to go here. And then I've got to do this. Okay. All right, things to get used to. There's Yuki's picture. 引っ越しました。
はい、これ引っ越しました。
Andy's looking ripped in the polo. Thank you. Wow, nice window behind Andy. Yeah, that looks down into the living room. Oh, cool. Usual view. Yeah.
Usual view です。
And then here's my picture that I did not draw. New office にようこそ。新しい家。バナナ。ToKini banana. Yeah. Sounds good to me. 90%. 90 degrees. Too hot. Woo. Is it warm where most people are today? It is warm here and I'm enjoying some mugicha. We have some mugicha here too.
そう、Yuki が had to drag the cart ですよ、本当。
何？
そのトニーさん言ってくれ。
Yuki had to drag the cart.
そう。
あれ？ Wait. Overhead Yuki. She's doing all the work. I've got kettlebells in that backpack though, so it is what it is.
でもさ、それ your hobby stuff ですよね。
That is my hobby stuff. What's in your cart?
私？
Yeah.
カメラとかだよ。
カメラか。That's work stuff. Yes, new house. New studio. Ohayou gozaimasu. Gregor. 2 pictures today says Come to Japan Dan. Alex Bogus can't be here today, but 5 Sloth Bear says ここは暖かいです。Yuki, how's the weather here today?
今日は暖かいですよね、ここ。
昨日より暖かいね。
昨日は寒かったです。
Let's check. I've got my iPad set up here. It's kind of cool. I don't know where the weather is on this thing though.
私の引っ越しました。
It's 19 degrees here right now. 19 degrees. If we go to Andy. I'm not going to show you exactly where we are on the map. はい。
もうアドレスもみんなに公開していきます。
So, yeah, the reason we're in weird little angles here is because I'm looking at mine. That's mine. And Yuki's looking at hers. Just the angles we have of the cameras. Things will change over time, but hopefully we figure things out. Did you stay in the Nagano area? You've said in the past how much you like it. Yeah, we're still in the Nagano area.
そう。
Not within the city as much anymore, but
そうだね。
which is a bummer.
ちょっとカントリーサイドに来てるね。
A little bit countryside. Did you get the new iPad or was it sent to you from your dad? My dad sent it to me. I left my iPad in America last time we were there and didn't have that for a while. Fortunately.
おー、29度も
う。Fortunately, it's right here. I've got the old one. 29度 is a bit hot, isn't it? Already?
ね、長野は19度。
Yeah, 19 degrees and it's rainy season. So
almost だと思うけど not yet.
Almost. It feels like rainy season, that's for sure. But anyway. So, today as usual, we're going to be practicing kanji. I forgot to do the skit. Let's go ahead and run the skit. Let's see where I have it. Okay, here it is. Let's see. ねえねえこの本わかる？
1分、2分、20分。わかる。 面白い本だね。
いやいや、本じゃなくて人だよ。誰の本？
私の友達の本だよ。
友人はどこにいる？
一人はカナダにいる。二人はイギリスにいる。9人は日本にいる。
いやいや、その本は誰の本？
カナダの友達からもらった。
それはユキの本？Gregor said, the Elvis outfit, and Yuki said, どう見ても素敵だよ. So no matter how you look at it, it's wonderful.
はい。
All right, so.
ね。ロックンロールスタイルですね。
I wondered what the stars falling on your head meant. It meant I was a little like, what's the word for it? Exasperated? 呆れてた. I was like, oh, so it's yours. It is yours. Even though we went through that whole thing and then it ended up being, I don't know. I was just being silly. But okay, so today is going to be the same as usual, which means we're going to be doing a quiz first to get started. I guess we got to erase these boards then. By pictures? I hope someone got a picture of the pictures. Of course, we can always just go back to the video and take pictures of it. So, bye-bye, new office, guys. はい。
いきなり消されてる。じゃあ私は残してもいいですか？
いや、ユキもクイズ出さなきゃいけないじゃないですか。
まあそうですけど。
はい。Yes. So, I hope you guys are ready to get into the quiz today. I got the screenshot, says Dan. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the fun art, Yuki.
ありがとうございます。
Chaz says flabbergasted.
ありがとうございます。
Flustered? Flabbergasted, flustered, yeah, something like that. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Looking good, I think. Yeah.
はい。本当もう looking good.
I think so. I don't know. What do you guys think? We look okay?
消えないよ。
どういうこと？消えないってどういうこと？
消えない。
本当だ。まあ、we'll have to wipe that down with water or something. Maybe you can go and get some water while I pull out quiz answers.
はい。
It's 30 degrees Celsius here in Texas and it's almost 8 p.m. Woo! That's rough.
テキサス暑いね、やっぱり。
This guy came along with us.
はい。
He's in the new house. So, we're going to be going back and forth just like usual, showing you one that I pick and then one that Yuki picks. So, we're going to pass this around. And
Yuki はもうここにある。
Yuki has hers over there. So, same as usual. そのキーボードはいいですね。ありがとうございます。I'm guessing you're talking about Yuki's. Or maybe mine? I don't know. Let's see. This one?
これで選びたい放題ですよ。
選びたい放題. I'm not going to pick. I'm going to do it the right way. Here we go. All right, give us the reading in hiragana, katakana, or romaji if you don't have it. And let's see what we get. First one.
はい。私わかる。
私わかる。きれい、ブブ。I'm guessing that's not what you're talking about, though. 違います。Those are correct readings of each of the kanji, Brittany. But Come to Japan Dan gets there first. That is correct. Come to Japan Dan is in first with Tony in second, Christian in third. Greggles, I'm sorry, that is not correct. Five Toes Sloth Bear is in fourth. Josh has the answer of what it means in English, but what we're looking for is what Yuki just said in fifth place. Arrgh, says Brittany. Yes, indeed. It's a little weird, right? For like a lot of words, you can read for either shi or yom, sometimes yo. But Morbid Blessing is in sixth place. Very good job. And Brittany gets there in seventh as well. I think actually Greggles was sixth, Morbid Blessing seventh, Brittany is eighth. But for certain words, it has to be one or the other. And for April, it is essentially always 4月. I'm correct there, Yuki, eh? 4月. All right, let's give you Yuki's screen. Yuki, if you can zoom in a little bit on the camera.
もうすげえ見てんのバレてる。
ちょっとズームして。
どうやって？
この下のやつを回す。 ブブー。あ、合ってる合ってる合ってる。最後まででいいよ。はい、OK。
はい。いきますよ。
There you go, there you go. Ninth place there. April says come to Japan Dan.
おお。
Very good.
は
Our
い、いき
next
ま
one
す。
is. Oh, I know that one. ちょっとフォー
ちょっ
カス。
とフォーカス。こっちか。
合ってる合ってる。I'm gonna answer this one too. My chat.
お、ファーストプレイス出ましたよ。1番ブリタニー、2番トニーさん、クリスチャン、ちょっと読めない。クリスチャンさん3番、モアビットブレッシング4番、ファイブトードスロースベアが5番。ちょっとシャドウルサンさんはちょっとお休み中ですね。カムトゥジャパンさん6番。
俺は
はい、俺7番。トキニアンディ7番。
嘘でしょ。あ、本当
グレ
だ。
ゴーさんが8番。
なるほど。ユキはライブのチャット見てるんだよね。
あ、そう。
俺はね、こっち見てたら逆だった。
マジで？
そう。ほら、俺がダンの先だったんだけど、ライブではダンの方が先。This is interesting. So I'm looking at my chat over here on my streaming computer, and the orders are different than on the live stream over here. That's funny.
ちょっと待って、モンタナマーゴさんが惜しいタイプだな、これきっと。
そうだね、just a typo.
はい。アンドレス・ハケさん。
こんにちは、アンドレス。
はい、こんにちはさん。こんにちはさんとか言う、こんにちは。
So, Josh, you're
9
probably
番来ない、9番が。
Josh, you're probably on a Mac or on an iPad, I assume, one or the other, based on what you've just said. So what you want to do, generally speaking, especially when you're learning Japanese, is you want to go into the keyboard settings of whatever you're using, iPad or Mac, and turn off live conversion. Choose the Japanese keyboard and turn off live conversion. That way you won't be getting weird kanji that you're unsure of. That's what I even do that because I don't really like live conversion. I would have said ichiyo. Disappeared. 2 o'clock, 10 degrees, wet and windy here. Standard English weather. Ah, wonderful. I know at least on Mac, Control J will make it hiragana. Maybe Windows too. I'm not sure. Order is always different. The order I see is often different from how they are called out too. Yeah, Mac. Yes. Thank you, Andy. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that worked out. Okay, so switching back over to my screen. Let's see what we've got. It's a good one. It's a little bit difficult. Hayai.
Hayai.
Brittany is in first place with Andres in second, Tony in third. Christian says, bah. Morbid Blessing is in fourth with Greggles in fifth. Five-Tailed Sloth Bear in sixth. Very good.
ばいいですね。
Nope. We'll give it to you. Seventh place for Come to Japan Dan, and Josh is in eighth place. There you go. You got the hiragana. Bananatsu. I like it. We'll give you ninth place, Christian. Very good. I see what you're going for there. I like it. Bananatsu. Bananatsu. Bibret has high internet, high-speed internet, no fair. She's in the closet. She's in the closet right over there.
そうか。
Nanatsu. Montana Margo is in 10th place. Excellent job. Click speed 2 times. I love it. All right, switching over to Yuki. Let's see what she's got. We're going to have Yuki call out the order for her own. Japanese keyboard turns nana into ni when you double tap na, apparently. Yes. If you're on a phone, I'm assuming you're using the 9-key keyboard there. What you want to do there's something else you can do there, is you can turn off the setting once again in keyboard settings where it's like an old cell phone. When you click the button multiple times, it goes to the next character. You can turn that off so that, you can turn that off basically. So when you touch the button twice, it won't go to the next character. It'll just do the first one twice. If you get what I'm saying here. There's a setting. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, flick helps a lot too. But, yes. You can actually turn that off.
いい？
はい、どうぞ。
はい、いきます。じゃん。
Let's go. I guess I'll do it in the true chat. Oh, right. I can't move over to the iPad from a
惜し
regular
い
phone.
ルミモスさん、8つじゃないって言ってる。あ、正解です。8つじゃないです。8つじゃない、正解。
8つじゃない。
トニーさん、1番。
あれ
合ってる
Tony is in first.
うん。
I'm not going to give myself a point. Oh, it's Yuki's turn. Yuki has to call out the winners.
アンドレさん、2番。Come to Japan さん、3番。ToKini Andy 4番。ビブラットさんとか言う。ブリタニー5番。モンタナマーゴ6番。モアビットブレッシングが7番。クリスチャン8番。グレゴーさんが9番。
数えてること見える。俺もやってるよ、みんな。やるしかない。Great job, guys. Moving over to Andy's camera. Let's see what we got.
これね、ちょっと見ないと難しいんですよ。
ほほう。早い。早すぎる。Brittany is in first with Andres in second. Josh is in third. Tony in fourth. Chaz in fifth. Yehia, welcome to the stream in sixth. Five Toes Sloth Bear in seventh. Greggles in eighth. Mark in ninth. LGIG in 10th. Mulligan, welcome to the stream in 11th. Morbid Blessing in 12th. Come Japan Dan in 13th. 急にいろんな人現れましたね。
みんないきなりやる気出した。
Everyone was waiting for
今やる気出した。
今すぐ。Let's see if we can get a 14th place in here. こんにちは。Oh my god, finally got it to work. Welcome, Shadowed Sun. Welcome to the stream.
こんにちは。
I'm not sure if you got the Japanese keyboard to work or if you got the stream to work. Regardless, welcome.
ホワイトボード本当なんか消えない。
なんか水で拭くしかないんだよね。
そうか。なんかちょっと。
Hey, hey, okay.
ないが。
So,
今日はちょっとこれ。
Japanese keyboard. Okay, nice. Sweet. I'm glad you got it to work. Now you can participate in the stream. All right, Yuki's. We're going to move over to Yuki there.
きます。これ選んできます。ついに。
今、I'm having a lot of problems. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. But you got 14th place.
ワンデイの方で。
っていうかさ、そのホワイトボードが超汚いね。なんでだろう。
やっぱりこうどうしても消えないんですね、これ。なんか出ちゃったんかな。
あっちかな。
これ？これが汚い。
もう一個どこにあるっけ？
もう一個？
このもう一個あるよ。買ってあるいくつか。
それ青いやつとこれじゃない？
青いやついくつか買ってある。それミワに置いてあるかな。早い。I'm gonna call out for Yuki as she tries to figure out. So one day, not the first of the month. So we're gonna have to say that Lumimoth is in first with Brittany in second. Hodgepodge, welcome to the stream. Mark is in third, Christian in fourth, Come Japan Dan in fifth, Montana Margo in sixth, Greggles in seventh, Five-Toed Sloth Bear in eighth, Morbid Blessing is in ninth, Andres in 10th, and Hodgepodge 11th place. Very good job. Yeah.
すいません、お待たせ
全
して。
然大丈夫です。My mic is continually falling down.
ちょっとマテリアルディフィカルティが出ちゃって。
I have no idea what was going on in the room when I was supposed to be learning the day's counters, but it did not stick at all. I don't know why, but Andy's Batsu sound amuses me. My Batsu sound. Batsu sound. I don't remember. Boo-boo. My boo-boo. That one? Boo-boo. It just naturally comes out. I don't know what it is. My Genki one gets here tomorrow. Nice. All right.
Nice.
I hope you'll find it useful. All right, let's see what I've got for you guys.
私がめっちゃクリーニングしてる。
バレバレ。
すべてがバレてる。
Hi, our next word is. We'll go with. This is a good one.
こんな汚いのかな。
ねえ、なんでだろう。早い。ここにいるの？ この部屋に. I feel like someone's got a
ようこそ。
camera in our room or something. 早いな. Lumimoth is in first, with Brittany in second, Andres in third, Mark in fourth, Five Toes Sloth Bear is in fifth, and Morbid Blessing is in sixth, with Greggles in seventh. Come to Japan Den, Ichinensei in eighth. Tony is in ninth place. Excellent job. 早い. 早すぎる. All right. Christian gets there in 10th place as well. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right. So that was my fourth word. I think we've got about 3 more to go before we get into today's practice.
Hi.
Wakarimasen, says Hodgepodge. Time to shine, says Daniel Dancer. Haunted new house. Ooh. Yeah. So, this one is, by the way, someone said they don't know. It's 1年. 1年, 1 year. All right. We're going to move over to Yuki's screen and see what she can get. Yeah, she's away at the moment. She's back.
ユキが、はい。
Oh,
すいません。
Double
お待たせ
whiteboard
しました。ちょっとなぜかユキは忙しい。
ね。
はい、行きますよ。
お願いします。
これで、お、
Hey! Oh. The object. Is it an object? The idea. This 早い。早すぎる。今日は超早いじゃん。
そう、いいね。
Lumimoth is in first with Yuki. Yuki は自分。
はい、ルミモスさん1番。ちょっとどこ行ったルミモス。あ、ブリタニー2番。ダニエルさん3番。トニーさん4番。アンドレスさん5番。モアビットブレッシングさん6番。チャーズさん7番。マークさん8番。クリスチャン9番。ファイブトートスローズベアが10番。グレコースさんが11番。シャドルサンさん12番。カウントジャパンさん13番。合ってる？
合ってる合ってる。
ハジさんがハジさんだよね。
ハジパジ。
ハジパジさんが14番。14番？
Oh yeah.
ちょっと指
Morbid
が
Blessing.
指がちょっと。
I didn't even notice that, but yeah. I'm green on the hills and Yuki's
合ってるよ
Yuki's on
ね。
the 合ってるよ. If I'm gonna write my opinion, fun and swishy. I like writing these as well. Hi. Okay, let's switch over to me and see what we've got. もうちょっとズームしていいよ。最後。
どっちがどっち？
下までカメラをズームしても。
もうこれズーム
それ以上はない
と思うんだが。うん。これで一番下これ。
I'm gonna cheat this time too because I saw a good one, but then I lost it. Oh well. Never mind, not gonna cheat. Come on, give me a good one. That's good enough. Okay, there it is. 俺のカメラがもっと下ってことか。じゃじゃん。早い。How important is it to learn how to write the kanji? I'll be moving there in a few months, so I'm wondering. Yeah. I'll be happy to answer your question in 1 minute. Lumimoth is in first place with the Brittany in second. Daniel is in third. Andres in fourth. Tony in fifth. Christian in sixth. Mark in seventh. Mulligan Kirby in eighth. I can't remember if I said welcome to the stream, but if not, welcome to the stream. Morbid Blessing is in ninth with Greggles in 10th. Five Toes Sloth Bear in 11th. Sui being on Yomi reading of water. Indeed it is. Yuki is in 12th. And Come to Japan Den is Gatsu in 13th. And Montana Margo is in 14th. Kyle, welcome to the stream in 15th. And Hodgepodge is in 16th. Daniel Dancer says, いつも3番。難しいよね。
いや、3番早いよ。
Lumimoth and
3番
Brittany
早い。
are 早い。Third is still very, very fast. Yehia said, how important is it to learn how to write the kanji? I'll be moving there in a few months, so I'm wondering. So it's a bit of a difficult question to answer, but I'll try. Writing kanji is important, I think, for a couple reasons. But it's not like absolutely imperative. That's the important part, right? So let's see. I'll switch over to this one for a second. So it's important to learn to write the kanji for, I'd say, 2 or 3 reasons. One is that it makes them easier to learn. If you write the kanji that you're learning as you're learning them, it's just much easier to remember them. If I run into a new word, or a word with a new kanji that I've never seen before, and I write it a couple times and just look up the meaning and look up what it's often used in, things like that. The writing it helps it stick, and there is research to back that up. They've done research on Chinese students learning Chinese, the Chinese characters, and those who wrote memorize them much better, much easier. So that's one big reason. Second reason is there is a lot more paperwork where you have to write in Japan than there is back home. And back home, you're probably using iPads and things like that to enter data. In Japan, there's a lot more of that. With that said, right, the thing you're going to be writing the most is going to be your address. So if you learn to write your address, you're pretty much good to go. But there are still other situations where you do have to write. And just writing in hiragana, it's okay, but it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit easier not easier, but it's faster if you learn to write them ahead of time than if you're trying to look up the kanji you need to write at the time. Every single time you have to write kanji. Third reason, and I've talked about this on a couple streams before, is that people tend to respect you more in Japan if you can write kanji, especially if you can write them correctly. If you can write them nicer, people will trust you even more. That's just part of the culture. If you can write, people trust you more. I've talked about this before as well, but when people see Yuki's handwriting for the first time, like if they write her a note or something, write a note, if she writes a note to them or something, they suddenly have like a totally different attitude towards her. Yeah.
そこまでじゃないと思うけどね。
I've noticed it. She's saying she doesn't notice it that much, but I've definitely noticed people treat her a little bit differently, just a little bit. And it's also, if you're applying for a job and you do a handwritten resume, which they're less and less necessary these days, especially for jobs that most non-native Japanese people apply for. But if you do write your resume by hand, that helps. They check that. They check handwriting when you apply for jobs. So there's lots of different reasons, but that's just one of them. That's just 3 or 4 of them. Thank you very much, Morbid Blessing. I appreciate that. I tipped for this speech last time, and I'll tip again. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much, Morbid Blessing. Everyone, hit the like button on Morbid Blessings. I'm going to hit the like button on here, too, on Morbid Blessings. Super Chat, thank you so much. Let's see. Lumimoth sent before I could see it. Mecha hayai. Kanji says, welcome to the stream, Kanji. This time, in the settings, I can choose playback speed of 4. Wow. Oh. Normally I see 2 times, but 4 times is crazy fast. Excuse me. That's the trick, guys, right? You have to speed up the stream. Chat replies going wild. Replay. Set it to speed 2 and it'll catch you up to the stream. That's the hack. Yuki must be the most trusted person in Japan.
いやいや、ね、この世界ね、もうすごい、もう上には上がいますよ。
まあね。何にでも上が。上に上があります. There's always a higher up. Like there's always, what's the word for that in English, or the expression? 上に上がいる. There's always up. I can't remember the English expression, but it means there's always someone better than you.
そうそう。日本語と同じだよね。
ね。Someone above. There's an English expression for it. I can't remember, but I'm rubbish at it, but I enjoy the challenge of learning and writing kanji. It's fun. All right, let's see what Yuki's going to give us. I think this is the last one.
はい。私か、まだ。
そうだよ。
書く気満々だったわ。
そうなんだ。
じゃあ書くか。これを選んで。
いや、出して。
これにする。
はい、there's our last word for the opening quiz.
はい。
I'm learning Japanese because I like kanji. Well, then you should definitely learn to write kanji. 早い。Yuki お願いします。
はい。ルミモさん早い。1番、ブリタニー2番、アンドルさん3番、トニーさん4、ちょっと待って。
合ってるよ。
トニーさん4番、ファイブトーゾースロースベアさん5番。
合ってるよ。
やばい、名前が読めない。
モ
リガンさん、6番、クリスチャン7番。ダニエルさん8番、カムトジャパンさん9番、モアビッドブレッシングさんは飛ばしましてすいません飛ばしまして、
そうだね、
グレゴさんが10番かな。
はい、
10番合ってる。
はい、
Come to Japan さんはもう OK 飛ばしまして、モンタナマーゴさん。
飛ばすんだ。
もうだって一回読んでる。
そっかそっかそっか。
はい、モンタナマーゴさん。最初の漢字になってるけど、合ってるかなこれ。
多分自動的に漢字にされちゃったんだよね。
これ11番。
Hey.
合ってる？
うん。
11番まで来たね。
Man, someday I'll distinguish day and month. Seriously, I almost wrote Kyo. Do we need to play the counting song? そうかもしれないね。Appreciate your channel. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Everyone hit the like button on Yeah, yeah, super chat for us. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'll hit it here too.
何カウンティングソング私のやつじゃん。
Almost put 今月。一つ、二つ、三つ、四つ、五つ、六つ、七つ、八つ、一、二、三、四、五、
それね、
六、
名前が当
七、
ては
ココナ
まってこんの
ッ
よ。
ツ。あれ Thank you so much. Appreciate you too. All right, guys.
ありがとうござい
That
ま
is
す。
the end of our first quiz, which means it's
はい。
time to zoom out a little bit
はい。
and to see what we're going to be getting ourselves into today.
このヘビーメタルリミックスでお送りしたいと思います。
All right, let's see if we can get Yuki to read our first sentence here.
はい。ねえねえ、この本わかる？
Let's see what Yuki says here. ねえねえ、この本わかる？
1 分、2分、20分。うん。
All right, so we've got ねえねえ、この本わかる？ Then 1分、2分、20分. So we're going to go through all 4 of those words together. Almost put 今月. Ah, it happens. Heavy metal remix soon, Dan? Oh, that'd be cool. Andres says, yay! My mouse is in the way. Is there a picky song? I'm not sure. We haven't made one yet, but maybe someday. Time to check out Elvis Yuki again. Yuki-san の HM の緑色の椅子は
新しくないです。
新しくないです。
ありがとうございます。
but nobody's okay.
そう、私の
Nobody's seen these chairs. That's right.
そうそう、私の椅子。
These were our office chairs, not the studio chairs, but now the office and the studio are the same. So
もう何1年ぐらいなの
I think we've had these chairs for about a year. Yeah, they're great. I love these chairs.
そう、しかもユースド。イエーイ。
We got them used on Mercari for super cheap. Mercari is amazing. All right, so I have to write wakaru. Wakaru.
はい。
I just have to write the first kanji the way.
はい。お願いします。
Let's see how I do.
はい。
And then we'll get Yuki to critique mine while she writes her own.
はい。
Here we go.
よく見ていきます。
どうですか？
ふんふんふんふん。
あ、だって。
あ、いいよ。
いいの？
うん。ちょっと今終わったこっちで。
そっか。そっち見た方がいいよ。そっちの画面。
あ、そっか。こっちの
ライブ見ない方がいい。
画面を見るのか。
そっちの画面の方
なる
が
ほどなるほ
今。
ど。私はこっちを見るのが。
I think you will get way better as you don't have to reach over Yuki
ズームをや
anymore.
めて。
そう。Yes, that's gonna make life a lot easier, Dan. I don't have to we don't have to push each other out of the way and try and go from weird angles. We'll be right in the middle now. Hi, let's see Yuki's.
これ私、ちょっとフォーカス。
全然 OK だよ。
OK。
うん。
全然 OK。
全然 OK。
はい、OK。今度。はい。じゃあ、
はい、
書いていきます。
I'm looking at hers over here, by the way. Okay, she's got the entry there, which I did not have. That's just a straight up 8. Ooh, that's stylish.
はい、どうでしょうか。
This line I kind of have an up and down, but Yuki's is like this almost.
うん。
And then,
そうだね。ちょっとアンディのこの刀のところが一番気になるところであるんですが、
はい、
この真ん中から力みたいにこの力と同じように、はい、この刀もう真ん中からここがこの同じ、
Gotcha.
できるだけね同じサイズっていうか幅になるように
Right. So basically I should be pushing this over here a little bit more. is
So
what you're
ですね。
saying. Okay. I see. Okay, let's try that again.
はい。
I'm going to use Yuki's over there as a reference. Morbid Blessing says a second dry erase board means a second eraser as the show's official erasure sponsor. I need to do my part. Thank you so much, Morbid Blessing. It looks like the eraser she's using is having some issues, so
大丈夫、大丈夫。この
that's going to be
この
very
ね
helpful.
大丈夫。I avoid to use edges だから多分
Ah,
エッジが
the
ね、
edge
ちょっ
is
と
not
ス
an
ポンジ
eraser.
だ。多分ここ
You
は
have
ね。
to you have to put it flat.
うん。
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Morbid
あ
Blessing.
りがとう
Thank
ご
you.
ざいます。
All right, let's try that again. Looking at Yuki's.
はい。うんうんうん。はい。
どうですか？
なかなかにいいと思います。
ありがとうございます. I noticed your 8 is much bigger,
そうですね。
but
うんうんうん。
not so bad. What do you guys think? Let us know by hitting the heart button or the what would be the one that's not good. Let's see.
そう、いつも大きいハートだよ。
100% if it's correct and a little embarrassed face if you think it's needs some work.
そうね。
いつも大きい hat.
そう、
Yes.
いつも大きい
Big hat.
ハートです。これがね、このちょっとだけ大きく書いた方がバランスがいいのかな。
なるほどね。
かな。
You guys think maybe we should put the this Yuki's whiteboard up next to mine and then pull me down to the bottom? You think that would look better? Like, would it be easier for you to follow along with that?
確かに横にあった方がいいかな。
Probably should put them up. Tony says 100%. Okay. I'm going to take Yuki's. We're going to undo Yuki's desk and Andy's camera. Okay, so we'll pull this up here.
イエーイ。
And we'll pull Andy down.
いつも大
Oops.
きいハット。
Got it. Andy cam should be unlocked. There we go. Sorry for the production stuff in the middle of the stream, but okay, these should also be reversed, eh? So that's Andy's is here. Yuki's is here.
うんうんうん。
How's that? That make sense?
はい。
Why is Yuki so much bigger?
マジビガーかな。もうちょっと。
Yeah, I fixed it.
はい。
Okay. And then Yuki cam a little bit over.
このティッシュの丸めたやつはちょっと端っこにしとくね。
Hi. Ma, I'll get all the visuals done fixed next time, guys. But this'll do for now, eh?
うん。
Good arrangement. You're facing each other. Yeah, that makes sense.
なるほど。
Okay.
ってこと
This looks
は
better.
私はこうやってしとけばこのこれね、
こうやってしとけば。
うん、
Yeah, that's better, says everyone. Okay, sweet.
そうす
We'll
れ
go with
ば
that.
アンディの方を見てるっていう感じに。
そうだね. And if I'm writing, if you look up at the sky, well, we should put your monitor like up so it looks like you're looking at what I'm writing. Anyway, if you could use writing in purple ink, it would be perfect. Purple. Ah, yes, because I have the green shirt and the green ink. We don't have purple pens. We do have blue ones, but that wouldn't be quite right. LOL, that face. All right, so let's go ahead and have Yuki write our worksheet for us. We're going to want to zoom in a little bit on this, eh?
こんな感じだね。この
やってはい。
はい。
じゃあ let's have Yuki do our worksheet for us. ねえねえ、この本わかる? We have all these worksheets available on ToKiniAndy.com if you are a member there. So go ahead and check those out if you haven't already. Ooh, I like the very. That's probably good. そんな感じがいいかもしれないですね. Well, the lighting on hers is so much better. 多分フォーカス OK だよ. OK.
はいはいはい。はい、いきます。
All right, let's see what Yuki's got.
はい。
ねえねえ、この本わかる? Ikinari onaka suita. While Yuki's writing, tell us about what you guys ate today. If you're not also writing along,
どうでしょうか。
you should be writing along, of course. Okay.
今度
Looking at hers there, I'm realizing that this one's gonna be a difficult one for me. I'm gonna have trouble. Let's see what we got.
マイクが前か後ろの方がやりやすいかも。
そうだね。
次はちょっとマイクをずらします。
はい。All right. This is my first time writing like right centered. That's nice. Phew. なるほど. You started down here and that one's up. I see. Okay. Work grilled up hot dogs for us since it was so hot. Hot dogs when it's that sounds good. Corn chowder. I'm waiting for my dinner. Pierogi from a Ukrainian restaurant. Ooh, pork roast. Had toast. Nice. Oh, it's morning for you. That makes sense.
みんな美味しそうですね。
俺のやつは新しい方だね。めっちゃ
マジ？
めっちゃなんか。
でも8はいい感じ。この8はいい感じ。はい。いいんじゃないですか？
なんか悪くないね。
ここが目いっぱいか。
Not so bad. Let's take a look at mine. What do
い
you
い
guys
感
think?
じ。
Not so bad, eh? I've done worse.
結構バランス良いです。
ありがとう. Look
は
at
い。
Yuki's, Andy's, Yuki's, Andy's, Yuki's, Andy's.
ペン
Alright.
交換する？ペン交換。
あ、そうだね。そうしよう。はい。どうも。Okay. That's not so bad. All right. So let's just go ahead and move right on to. We've done a million versions of 2, 1, 2, 3,
Numbers,
20.
né?
We're just gonna write out. We're gonna write out these ones together at the same time. Let's see what happens.
はい。
So I'm gonna just try and do what I've learned with this spoon. Go 1分、2分、20分, and we're gonna write them together. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and see what happens. メキシコの食べ物を食べました。いいですね。Maybe better uncentered so you still have an excuse. No more excuses. French toast for lunch and beef brisket for supper. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing, Kevin. Oh, my spoon got fat here. That's not so great, but
Oi. はい、書けました。
ありがとう。早いね。
どうですかね。
どうですかみんなユキの。Oh, that was a little too straight. And that was a little bit too much 十字架。でもまあ。I think my very first wakaru was better than all the ones that came after. It just kept getting worse. Height. It just kept getting worse and worse. If I could focus like that, I'd probably be able to read light novels right now. The focus. I only seem to make French toast every 2 to 3 years, but every time I do, I love it. It's so good, right?
いいな。
すごい says Daniel
フレンチトース
Dancer.
トいいな。
crow. 近いうちに French toast 食べたくなった。I want to eat French toast now. All right. So I think this one was much better. I had some issues keeping. I think I have my pen too angled like this. I should have made it more straight up and down, which maybe I did here. So this one got really fat. I don't know. What do you think, Yuki?
そうですね。そう、私の方もこっちの方がa bit fullですよね。こっちの方がちょっと太い。ペンが違いますね。こちらはちょっと細い。ちょっと新しいペンはね、なんか同じ商品なのになんか違うね。
だけどそっちの方がうまくできたと思う俺。
本当？じゃあまた交代する？
I think I did better with the other one.
あ、じゃあはい、交代できます。
I don't think it's a very good excuse though. I think it's just an excuse. I don't think it's thanks to the pen. I think I got lucky on this one. But anyway, okay. So that's not so bad. なんかアドバイスとかなんかない？
そうね。まあ結構バランスがよくかけてるからいい感じなんですけど、あとはこのかっこよく見せる、スタイリッシュにさせるためには、このやっぱり入り、止め、払いという部分ですね、多分。この細いアンディの方のこの最初のわかる、このねえねえこの本わかる、の方のわかるは、ペンの違いもあるからかもしれないんですけど、入りとか、払いとかが結構はっきり、そうそう見えるから、かっこよく見える。だけど違うペンの方は、ちょっと太いから全体的に
なるほど。
なんかただゴシックタイプって感じ。そのフォントの種類が違く見える。
そうですね。はい。So trying to translate that just randomly, quickly for you guys. Basically what she said is that my balance is pretty much good, but what I need to work on probably is just making it look a little bit cooler. And the reason my first one looks cooler than the others is that I've properly got the entry and the exit looking like visually, you can see it on the first one. If you look here, I've got the entry to the first stroke here. I've got the entry to this one. The exit is looking pretty obvious, and all the other strokes like that. But then this one, it got like a Gothic font, like a fat Gothic font that has no entries, no exits. And it may be partially the pen, but it's probably not. I probably rushed them. Although I don't know. I can't seem to get it to work with this one. Maybe the other one was...
本当？なんか私のちょっと look at mine again、そう私のやつこれdifferent pen ですけど、このエントリーがあって、ね、これ以上フォーカスできないんですけどズームできないんですけど、そうこのやっぱり太くてもエントリーとかこの払い、とかこの羽、がはっきり見える方がかっこよく見えるかなって。
So because this pen for some reason is acting a little bit fatter, you just have to put more, you move a little bit more, put more pressure.
そういい感じいい感じ。
So let me see that pen. Let's trade pens again. I can tell you from experience that it is more of a blessing. French toast with that thick Japanese shokupan would be amazing. It is quite good, actually, yeah. All right, let's try this one. This is basically the main kanji for today, so that's why we're spending quite a bit of time on it. Oh my god, this one's so much easier.
本当？じゃあ、それでお願いします。
Oh my god, what's the difference?
まあ、
It's newer?
I don't know. The tip is harder かな。このペンチップが。
I mean, it wasn't good, but much easier.
いいですね。
Oh, that kind of came back there, but...
いい。
Much easier.
とってもいい感じ。すごく綺麗に書けてます。
Shockingly, I'm able to blame the pen. Okay.
はい。
そう。
でバランスはもういいからあとは本当 線の線のスタイルだけだね。
The style of the lines, yeah. Making that a little bit less obviously jagged. Things like that, eh? So sometimes it's important to get a new pen. Okay. It's good to know.
はい。
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and see. This one. This is wrong camera. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit on myself. Are they different models? No, they're the same. It's just that this one's newer, and the other one we've used in, I don't know, 8 or 9 live streams. So we've probably written over 1,000 times with it, maybe more. So the new one is just a little bit pointier. So I'm finding it easier to write nicely with. I also blame the pen for my handwriting. Yeah, no, I can't blame the pen for everything.
や
But
ばい、ペン回しまくっちゃった。ごめん。
どういうこと？
いつも癖で。
ちなみに the next sentence is exactly the same word, so we're just going to keep on writing. Let's have Yuki read that for us.
これ。わかるわかる。面白い本だね。
So, I understand. It's an interesting or funny book, isn't it? で、次は？
いやいや、本じゃなくて人だよ。誰の本？
Okay, so this is our first encounter with hito, person. Our first encounter with person. So I'm going to quickly give myself a chance to write wakaru again, and then we'll jump into the next kanji, which is going to be a fun one. Oh, they're cutting grass out there like crazy.
上手。もういい感じ。
ありがとう。
もういい感じです、すごく。すごいいい感じ。いい。
いいね。悪くないね。
はい。ちょっとだけより良くするためのチップを言うと、
tips。
はい。ちょっと私ここのスペースのところに書くね。このさ、アンディはこの右払いの時、こうやってきてから、ここでそのまま行ってんだけど、ここでもそう止めてからこういう風に行った方がよりそのラインのスタイルが
I should stop there.
そう。
And then come out, basically. みたいな感じですかね。
そうですね。で、あともう一個、このストロークで、この、わかるの、ここですね。この曲がるところ。ここも、ここ、曲がるときには一度ここで止まって、で、下に行く。
で、ストップ。
で、ストップで跳ねる。
come down. で、ストップ。で、跳ねる。で、ストップ。みたいな。
すごい小さい違いなんだけど、こういうところの、なんていうの、コーナーとか、こういう跳ねるところのこのボトムのところとかが、綺麗になる。
なるほどね。
So
she's saying it's a very, very small detail. But if you stop in places like here and here, it makes all the difference. And here, just that little, like taking your time, stopping before you sweep out, or stopping before you make a turn, a sharp turn like that, makes it look a little bit better. Been learning Japanese for about a month. Your content is really helpful, says Mr. Gumshoe. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Gumshoe. I'm glad to hear that it's been helping out. Show that pen skill zoomed, Yuki. This view's good. Feel it'd be best if the worksheets were at the bottom of the screen, though. Still, yeah, I was thinking about that. I thought maybe the bottom of the screen would be better. I'd like to hear opinions on that, whether you think that the cameras would be better above and the paper below. You guys think that would look better? I'm not really sure. I guess that would make more sense since we're writing and then the paper would be down below. Let's go ahead and see what that would look like. もちろんです。What do you guys think? Maybe that's better? Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Appreciate you guys helping us getting this set up, because it's a lot of work.
どうでしょう。
Instantly better. Okay, sweet.
はい。
なるほどね。右。Okay, that's Yuki. Okay.
うん。
Nice. You made the 8 a little bit smaller than last time this time, and it still looks good. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna move on to our next.
これじゃない？
Huh?
人だよ。
So, hito.
うん。
Next one is person, and I haven't written person in a long time, so I'm a little nervous about it. The simple ones are always the hardest. Let's see what we got. Yes, you looked like you were writing over your head before. Okay, that makes sense. This is much better. My brain finds it more logical. Good to know. Thank you. I'm glad we've got you guys here to help us out with this, because it's hard to be objective with this kind of stuff. Okay, let's see.
このノーブリンクで見ていくね。
それ止めだったっけ？跳ねる？止める？
あ、払い。
払い？
払いです。
じゃあ合ってた。かな。ちょっと見てないよね、俺ら。じゃあ、I'm gonna give myself a chance to do it one more time since she wasn't looking.
いや、見てた。
見てた？
うん。これ見てた。そう、瞬きしないように見てたんだから、今、瞬きしない。
で、ここが透明ですよね。はい。
いや、払いです。
こっちも払い？
あ、違う。ここは、そう。右払い。
右払い？
うん。止めて、払う。
どこがこっちは払い、こっちも払い。
そう、そっちも両方払い。で、さっき、この右側の、こっちのこの払いは、さっきの、分かるの8と同じで、一回止めて、こういう風にいくと良いって感じですね。
なるほどね。なんか違うような気がするけど、Let's see what Yuki's looks like.
マジで？いや、すごいいいでしょ、これ。
あ、そうなの？
すごいいいよ、
いいんだって。
これ。
Oh, now you can really see the bug in the corner better.
いいでしょ。
Okay. The bug. Where's the bug? Is there a bug somewhere?
本当、またジャンピングスパイダーいた？
Yeah. Stare intensifies. あら、stare がちょっと消えた。Each time Andy misses a hot eye, the eyes get more red. Gotcha. Okay.
ね、いい感じでしょ？
Okay.
うん。アンディいい感じでしょ？
I did better than I thought.
うん。
Sweet. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm not even going to try again. All right. Let's get out the worksheet.
はい。
Right. Down here, this little guy. We'll give myself a chance to write it.
これね。
All right, let's see. You can see the pen very bleeding into it a lot.
そう。ちょっとね、それね、にじんじゃうね。多分この紙があんまりインクと合わない。
質が良くない。あ、はい。
あ、いいですね。いい感じ。
Alright.
すごいいい感じです。
I like the migi harai because it looks kind of like a foot. It's like a person sticking their leg out and their foot coming out like that. It makes it easy to see the person. And also the entry up here looks like a little head. It looks good. Okay, let's see Yuki's.
そう、これはちょっとブリーディングしちゃったけど、アンディのやつ。だけど結構いい感じです。
ありがとう。Yuki のやつ見えないかな。Right out of the box. Woo! That guy's running fast. いいよ、もう一回書いても。 Okay, so you're making it a little bit faster. No, not faster, flatter. Flatter? Is that the word I'm looking
あ、
for?
そうだね。
A little bit more spread out, running a little bit faster, I guess, than mine.
でも全然大丈夫。アンディのやつも。ちょっとフラットすぎ、私のやつ。平らに書きすぎ。
いや、そんなことないと思うけど。I felt like mine was a little bit too tall.
ちょっとトーラーにした方がいいかな。
いや、そうなの？
いや、わからん。
いいじゃん。
こんな感じ？いや、うん、同じだわ。
そうだね。Okay. I think that's okay.
はい。
All right, let's go ahead and watch
こん
the
な感じで。
skit to find our next word. Here we go. ねえねえ、この本わかる
？1分、2分、20分。うん、わかる。面白い本だね。
いや、本じゃなくて人だよ。誰の本？
私の友達の本だよ。
友人はどこにいる？
一人はカナダに。
Okay, so we're gonna do this whole page right here at one time. So let's go ahead and read those really quickly one more time with Yuki. We got 私の
友達の本だよ。
So my friend's book. 次もお願いします。
はい。友人はどこにいる？一人はカナダにいる。
Okay, so these all use the same kanji basically. So we've got tomo, that's our new one. Dachi, that we're just using hiragana. Then yujin, the yu is also the same as tomo. It's going to be the same kanji. Then jin is just person, and this is one in person. So we're going to go through all three of these together. I'm just going to work on right now the new one. So let's see if I can write tomo. Tomo nice, which means friend.
ちょっとこれもう一回あれしなった方がいいかな。
これは払いかな？
はい、払いですね。
はい。
はい、いいと思います。
ありがとうございます。
はい。
Grego says good.
ね。いい感じ。
It's not so bad.
ちょっと私のやつ書いてみたいと思います。
お願いします。Okay, yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. Everything's a bit thinner.
そう。っていうか、このトーラーかな、こっちは。さっきさ、
taller, yeah,
そう
taller.
そう。
確かに。
人がちょっとさ、このフラットに書いたけど、こうやって。だけど、もうちょっと、まあ、フラットと言っても結構スクエアだけど、そう、ちょっとだけね、こっちにトールにした方がかっこよくなる。ここのところから、ちょっとこの次の部分がはみ出るぐらい、ここがはみ出るぐらい出た方が、
It's a little bit too thin, but. Okay, I see.
そう、ここがね、この最初のこの2画よりここが長くなった方がいいかな。ちょっとだけね。
I'm doing the wrong stroke, of course.
1からでお願いします。
はい。で、気持ちアップね。
はい。
で、stop.
はい。
Sweep it
は
back.
い。いいです、いいです。
Oh, you went over here. Kind of.
はい。
Okay.
思ってるより、そうだね。最初のこののの払いは、そのぐらい そのぐらい左に行った方がいいかも。
Okay.
うん。
Going a little bit too up there, probably.
でもいいです。大丈夫。うん、いい。いいですね。はいはいはいはいはい。うん、いいいいいいいい。うん。バランス的にはさっきよりこれ今の方が
If I turn my whiteboard like that, it looks good. My whiteboard's actually like that, but if I go like that, it looks
確かに
better.
確かに。
Well,
そ
I'll
う
show
で
you
も
what I
そんな
did.
感じ。スペースをう
There we
ま
go.
く使えてるかな。
Space is okay.
うん。
Just my angle's a little off.
そうね。
Okay.
ここを
That's a good screenshot. Like, that's a good thumbnail.
そうね、こうやっていったら、こ
うん
こがこのぐらいなんだよね。ここがちょっと近づくんだけど、ここはちょっと近づくんだけど、こことここのアングルはちょっとだけなんていうの、平行パラレル
Parallel.
になった方がいい。だけどこっちはなんかこういう風になる。ここの形が、このシェイプがなんとなく。で最後こういう風に払うと、そうそう。ちょっとだけねバランスが難しいんだけど。
で、this line、sort of parallel。
そうですね。で、
左
のスラッシュに
angles should be sort of parallel。
そうそう。
And then this goes straight out。
あ、ちょっと間違えましたね。
これが？
うん、私の説明を間違えましたね。
あ、そうなの？あ、
そう、ここ
these should be
が
here ってことか。
そう、ここがパラレルじゃなくて、なんとなく払ったらここにいつかね、いつかここにこうチチチチチチチチってきたらくっつきそうなの、多分。
なるほど。
うん、ちょっと微妙なラインなんですけど、ここはパラレルじゃん、ここ。だけど、ここはね、ちょっとだけ。
It goes back
そうそう
towards
そう
the
そうで、いつかこの辺でこういう風にくっつくの、ここがね、こういう風にクロスし
I
そう
see. If
な
they
の。
were to continue in the same direction, eventually this line would cross it. I see what you're saying.
そう。で、これが右払い。
みたいな感じですかね。
そう、みたいな感じですね。いいですね、いいです、いいです。すごくいい感じ。お、いいと思う。
Okay.
すんごいいいと思う。教科書みたいに。
My lines aren't straight enough, but I think I've got the balance you're talking about.
そう、ちょっとね、この友っていう字はバランスを取るのがすごく難しい。
The balance on this one is tough.
アングルがね、この2本の線のアングルが結構難しいんですよ。この2本ね、この最初ののと、こっち側のこの股の方なんだけど、このラインがすごく難しいから。あ、やばい、全部映ってない、全然。
映ってないの？あ、まあ。
こ
う。Okay, I think I've kind of got that one.
Okay.
A little bit better than before.
いい、とってもいいです。
Okay.
とってもいいと思う。
I'm getting calligraphy lessons here. Well, I mean, that's what the whole point of this is, I guess, huh? All right. So, that one's looking okay. Welcome to the Super Senpu, or the ToKini Senpuki Bonaventure Izer SVD. I don't know if you're actually watching the live stream or if you joined while watching another video, but regardless, if you are here, thank you.
ありがとうございます。
All right, so I think we're able to write all of these basically.
はい。
I'll write the first one and then we'll just write through all of the other ones right away. So I'm gonna let's see what we got. Let me just write once and then you can do yours as well.
はい。
I'm gonna assume we're starting a little bit up here. That was a little bit too straight, but okay.
いい。すごいいい。上手。いいです。
That wasn't bad.
すごいいい感じ。
Hmm.
そう、結構ね、難しいのよ、ほんと。この友っていう字バランスよく書くの。
Oh, it was everything you just taught me on the whiteboard. Translated over to here. Okay.
は
That's
い
not bad.
いいです。
Let's see Yuki's.
はい。
That pen is, yeah, definitely a little bit harder to write with. It gets really thick. They're really thick. Okay, so it is the pen. That's nice. We'll have to buy a few more of these pens, I think. Okay. Yeah. That's good. どういたしまして。ありがとうございます。あ、writing to Dachi as well. いいね。
あ、そうそう、ダッチやっとかないと。一応ね、ワンは、これがワードなんで。ダッチも書きました。
いいね。
ペンがちょっと難しいね、これ。too thick.
ね。This one's way easier to write with. We have to get you a new pen. Tomodachi. Okay, so we're just going to go right on to Yujin and Hitori because they're the same kanji we've just gone over already. So I'm going to go ahead and try and write Tomo again.
お願いします。
I made him a bit wide.
いい。大丈夫です。
It's okay.
はい。いいですね。
友人。
And? そっか、もうナンバーに入っちゃうのね。
Hitori. Well, that got a bit thick.
いいですね、いいですね。
Okay.
いい感じ。
That's Yuki's.
はい。
Tomodachi, friend, and then a little bit more formal, Yujin, and then Hitori, one person. How many people did we learn about today? Oh, not too many. Okay, only 3 more words, actually. So far today, if you guys have been practicing along with us, which one have you found the most difficult to do yourself? Obviously, for me, it's been Tomo. Obviously. You filled up that space nicely. Yujin mataite kana? Basically, Eugene was the hardest one for you to write. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably Tomo.
どうでしょう。ちょっとね、こっち側の左の払いがどうしても短くなってしまいます。
それYukiの
失礼します。
ペンのせい？それともYukiの癖？
いや、私の癖じゃなくて、このペンのそのうまくその力を抜く時にすぐ離れちゃうというか、ちょっとまあ私の力が至らぬばかりです。ちょっともうちょっと練習します。私ももうちょっと練習した方がいいね。
そうかな。
はい。
Yuki がもっと練習すれば俺が一生たどり着かない。Okay, this is not so good, but I think my Tomo is okay.
いい感じだよ。
Got a little fancy. I think Hito. It's so simple. Any mistakes are really obvious. Yeah, I agree. I think a person is quite difficult. I find the paper and pen both make a real difference. That's true as well. This paper we could probably get better paper. I don't know if we could print it out if we had better paper, but Okay, let's see the skit and see where we're going next. ねえねえ、この本わかる
？1分、2分、20分。うん、わかるわかる。面白い本だね。
いやいや、本じゃなくて人だよ。誰の本？
私の友達の本だよ。
友人はどこにいる？
一人はカナダにいる。二人はイギリスにいる。9人は日本にいる。
いやいや、その本は誰の本？
カナダの友達からもらった。
それはユキの本？Alright, so you'll notice that these are all kanji that we've covered a bunch already because we've got futari. So just person is the new one for today. Futari is 2 people. Then kyunin, so 9 people. So we've already done 9 a million times. And then the final word in our that we are going to be writing is the one we just did. Tomodachi. So we're gonna skip the whiteboard because we've covered it a lot of times. And we're gonna both together try and write these words as nicely as we can.
はい。書く前に読んだ方がいいですかね。
そうですね。お願いします。Yuki's gonna go ahead and read it for us.
はい。2人はイギリスにいる。9人は日本にいる。いやいや、その本は誰の本？カナダの友達からもらった。それはユキの本？
So Yuki goes ahead and describes. Yuki goes ahead and describes where all of her friends are, but then I'm like, no, which friend gave you the whose book is it? And she's like, oh, it's the friend from Canada, and he gave it to her. And I go, oh, so that means it's yours? And she's like, yeah. And that's when the star falls down on my head because we've gone through all of this, and it turns out it was her book. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try and write out futari kyunin. 9 is going to be the hardest one here, along with all of the person kanji. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Please feel free to ask any questions you might have along the way. If you're not writing or not ready for all this stuff yet and you're just here chilling out, if you have any questions, it's pretty early. So we're happy to answer anything question you might have about kanji or Japanese or whatever it might be. Futari. That's not so bad. Okay, this one's a little bit harder. Oh, my grip on the pen was bad. Oh, well. All right, and my cue could use some work here. We're going to try that one again. I'm going to try Q one more time. All right, I think that one was a little bit better. We'll have Yuki look at it when she's done with her tomodachi. And
友達は結構難しいですね。
そうだね。
はい。
友達。友はどうですかね？ My dachi is obviously following the line, so it's much bigger, but ちょっと小さいかな？
でもいいですよ。
本当？
うん。
Okay. で、
確かにちょっと小さかったけど、
it's a little bit
バラ
small.
ンスは良いと思いま
The
す。
balance is good, but it's a little small. で、この9はちょっと微妙だったかな。だからもう一回書きました。
いいと思います。
うん
いい感じですね。うんうんうん。
Looking at yours, I think I could come a little bit more. Okay, that wasn't good.
あ、いいねいいねいい
Out
ね。
here and then a little bit
う
more
ん、
out.
そこからもう大胆ダイナミックアップで、
うん。
9の場合はここが
ダイナミックアップね。
そうそう気持ちいいどころかダイナミックアップで行った方が
でもどうこれ、こっち。
いい感じだよすごく。
よし。
さっきの今日やった止めとか払いとかがすごく綺麗にできていると思うので、
イエーイ
とってもいい感じにもうカリグラフィリックって感じに。
イエーイ !Improvement!
そう
Alright!
この9はね、ここ行ったらもう大胆アップって
うんうん
感じですよね。
うん。すごくアップね。Dynamic up!
そう
New one. Dynamic.
もうダイナミックアップだよね本当に。ここはもうすごいこういう風にお願いします。ゴーバイラルな感じで。
こう
そうそうそうそうでもう思いっきり今度は、その払いに最初の払いに戻る、この Q をこういう風にしてこのダイナミックアップいくじゃないですか、そしたらこういう風に戻る、
back to the original ね。
そうそうそう、ここも大胆に戻る、こっちもね。
まあそこまでじゃないけど言ってることわかるね、
うん、
はい。あ、でも
おいい感じ。
そっちで見た方がいいよ。そっちの方が早いちょっと画面の位置がちょっとおかしいよね。それは考えた方がいい。
そうそう
みたいな。
いいですいいです。
OK OK OK。
すごいバランスよく見えますそれ。
Getting better. Getting better. Alright guys.
はい。
That means it's time
Gain your trust ですね。
for the quiz. We have, how many words did we have today in lesson 8? I can't remember.
10かな。
10 words? Okay, so we have 10 questions.
はい。
I don't know how many people have gone to bed yet, but we're gonna go ahead and let's see, what do we do? We'll jump over to Yuki first. We're gonna have Yuki
はい。
do the
いき
first
ます
question.
よ。じゃーん。もう too fast だったかな。いいよね。
全然 OK.
はい。
So while you're doing that one and the next one, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
あ、アンドレスさん1番、ブリタニー2番、ファイブトースロースベア3番、モアビットブレッシング4番、ケランさん5番、マイケルさん6番、クリスチャンさん7番、トニーさん8番、モンタナマゴさん、9番、グレゴーズさん10番、カムトジャパンさん11番。いいですね。一人タコ。これタコ？かわいいエイリアンがついております。そう、一人でした。この人って読み方難しいね。人と人となんか some numbers plus 人で一人、二人。今日習った感じになってます。ちょっとアンディはトイレなので、私はもう一個クイズをやりたいと思います。選ぶね。そう、今ゆきさんは一人です。はい、いきますよ。じゃじゃん。セカンドワン、私がまたやってしまいます。ほほほー。お、早い。ブリタニー早い。ブリタニー1番はいいでしょ。アンドレスさん2番、マイケルさん3番、トニーさん4番、クリスチャン5番、ケランさん6番、ファイブトルスロースベアさん7番、カムトジャパンさん8番、グレゴーズさん9番、モンタナマンゴ10番、 モービッドブレッシング11番。ね、みんな早いよね。
早いね。いいね。
そう、みんな早い。アンディがトイレ遅いから。
すいません。
みんなは早いのに。
My toilet was slow. getting 歌えられてる。はい。
そう、私はもう2 down です。
聞こえました。
はい。
Toilets right next to the studio this time. はい。Okay, the first one from me is going to be full word, please. Full word. はい。
はい。これやったやつだ。私は一人でした。
早い。Christian first, Brittany in second, Andres in third, Tony in fourth, Michael in fifth, Morbid Blessing in sixth, Five-Toed Sloth Bear in seventh, Greggles in eighth, Come to Japan Dan in ninth, Kellen in 10th, Montana Margot in 11th place. You guys are fast. Wow. All right.
今日めっちゃ早いみんな張り切ってる。
I guess I should do one more, eh?
あ、私でもいいですよ。
あ、そう? Okay. じゃあ、Yuki.
私でもいいんですよ。
お願いします。I just realized our faces are no longer.
はい。
You keep appearing and disappearing.
えへへへ。
えへへ。
どうですか？
早すぎる。
ブリタニーめっちゃ早いんだよね。
本当だ。
うん、この部屋にいるかな。
She's got the 4 times speed up. That helps a lot. はい。お願いします、ユキ。
はい。そうだった。私だった。今度から私になったんだ。ブリタニー1番、アンドレさん2番、マイケル3番、トニー4番、モービットブレッシング5番、クリスチャン6番、ファイブトードスロースベア7番、ケラン8番、カムトジャパンさん9番、グレゴーズさん10番、モンタナマーゴ11番。
OK。はい。
3を抜くだけでもうみんなのことを呼び捨てにしていくね。
ユキさんとアンディさんは2人です。
はい。
そうですね。
もう素晴らしい。
2人でいます。はい。ブブン。ブッ。I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to answer this one. Let's see if you can get there faster.
これは。
There it is. Brittany is in first place with Tony in second, Five-Toed Sloth Bear in third, Andres in fourth, Christian Kerr in fifth, Come to Japan Dan in sixth, Greggles in seventh, Morbid Blessing in eighth. Oh.
Yes.
Whoa. Whoa. A couple people aren't ready for this one, maybe. Miami! Oh no! That's too bad. Hi. All right, we'll switch back over to Yuki. Oh, there it is. Michael is in 9th place. Very good job. Popping back over to... Oh, Yuki is in 10th place. Very nice job.
ほほほほ。
未来が見えるかな？そうだよね。そんな感じするよね。
そう、私はあと2枚です。
はい。I like that. 一品。あ、俺か。いや、ユキだよね。
マジで？
ユキだよね。
あ、じゃあ私か。
Then I'll do 2 in a row.
はい。
おー。I like that one.
やったね、これ今日。
ね。
さっきやったね、これ。あ、タイムが。はい、アンドレスさん1番、クリスチャン2番、マイケル3番。
ブブ。
あ、ちょっとマイケルさん飛ばしました。失礼しました、マイケルさん。ブリタニーさんとか言って、ブリタニー3番、トニー4番、モアビットブレッシングさんは飛ばしまして、ファイブトールスロースベア5番、モンタナマゴさん飛ばしまして、グレゴーズ6番かな ?1、2、3、4、5、6。うん。カムトジャパン7番。マイケル8番。ちょっと難しいね。
It looks like some people struggled typing this one out, so this is how you would have to type it on a keyboard ね。
はい、ありがとうございます。
9人。That's how you'd have to type it. 9人。
エクストラ U が必要ですね、今回。
And an extra N. Extra U, extra N. And K, Y, K. So no key there. No I there, eh?
そうだね。
that'll get it for you. All right.
そうちょっとハードトゥタイプですよね。
So I'm going to do 2 in a row. Here's the first one.
はい。
Oh, did you see it?
うんうん。
You didn't? Now you do.
この漢字はたくさん読み方がありますよね。
そうだね。でも Brittany got there first.
わあ、早い。
Brittany is in first place with Andres in second, Morbid Blessing in third, Tony in fourth, Michael in fifth, Greggles in sixth, Christian is in seventh place. And who's going to get there in eighth place? We'll see. It's Five-Toed Sloth the Bear in... Yeah. Is that eighth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Eighth.
はい。
Ninth place is Montana Margot with Hito. Very good job. Excellent. We're going to jump right into my next word. 10th place is welcome at any time, but... Oh, Come to Japan Dan is in 10th. There you go. All right. Next one is a long one. A lot of typing here. Lots of room for mistakes. Let's see who can get there first.
これもタイピングが難しいやつですね。お
There it is. Christian gets there first with Andres in second. Brittany. Ah, super close, Brittany. But not quite. Not quite. Come to Japan Dan is in third place with, not quite Morbid Blessing. Not quite. Not quite. That would be Niju Pum. But we want Tony's fourth place answer right there. That's the one we were looking for. They look very similar. There's just an extra line in there. There it is. Five-Toed Sloth Bears in fifth. Super close. Montana Margot. Don't forget to hit twice, ne? To get that to pop up. But also, Greggles and Montana Margot, you've got an extra in there. And you want that to be a small tsu, which means you have to hit P twice. Yabai! 20 分. There you go. We've got sixth place for Brittany. A tough one, ne? So, right, to type this one, for those of you who are struggling a little bit, we've got ni, ju,
pp,
pp, u, n.
そうだね。
Japanese typing is fun, isn't it?
そう、pp.
Morbid Blessing got there in seventh place. Nice. pp, un. 20 分. 20分.
なんか英語ではこういう風に P を使わないよね。
全然使わない。
PP の後に U 来るってさ、結構頑張ってるよね。
ね。There you go, Montana Margot and Greggles. 8th and 9th place
はい、
respectively.
いいですね。
Alright.
はい。じゃあ私のマイラストワン。
はい。
じゃじゃーん。
Oh, okay. Very similar. Same idea. Not the same idea. No, this one's a little bit different.
そう。ちょっとね、もうトリッキーですよ、本当に。日本語ってトリッキーだね。
No, unfortunately, no. I'm sorry. Andres, correct. First place for Andres with Tony in second, Brittany in third. Alex, welcome back to the stream, but not quite. No. Nippu. Come to Japan Dan is in fourth. Five-Toed Sloth Bear in fifth. Michael, no, I'm sorry. It was a trick. 20分 was a trick. Greggles is in fifth place. Come to Japan is erupting. Yaba, says Michael. And Morbid Blessing is in fifth place, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th place for Morbid Blessing. Okay, Michael's laughing. Yep, that's a tough one. Let's show him how to type that one. There you go. Montana Margot is in 8th place.
いい、How to type やっていいの、このふがこうだよね。ふ、
I can't see that.
はい。
Yes, you can type fu as either fu or hu. Either way, it should pop up on your keyboard.
そうそう。
And never forget the double N. 眠いですよね。そうだよね。眠いよね。
そうですよね。
I'm hungry.
お疲れ様です。本当に。
Hungry and I'm starting to get a stuffy nose. This office has a little bit of stuff in it that makes me stuffy.
本当だよね。このって感じだよ。本当に。
何が？何がへ？
さっきは2分だったのに。
そうだね。20分なのに2分になるってちょっとめんどくさいよね。A little bit of pain in the neck. All right, our last word for this quiz is... Some of you might already have it ready if you're really good at memory. The two most difficult kanji for me today. Although, What was the first one? Fun. Fun was also quite difficult, I guess. I'm going to type that in.
はい。
Correct. Brittany is in first with Tony in second, Andres in third, Five Toes Sloth Bear in fourth, Alex in fifth, Michael in sixth. Very good job. Not the hardest one to remember how to read, I guess. Just one of the harder ones to write. Greggles is in, I believe. Oh, wait. I should look here. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Morbid Blessing is in 7th. Greggles in 8th. Christian in 9th. Come to Japan Dan in 10th. Did we miss the card for Utsu? I didn't see that one this week. My pierogi has arrived. Have a nice night. Day, friends. Bye-bye. Come to Japan. Montana Margo is in 11th place. Excellent job. Okay.
あ、プロギーが到着したんだ。よかったね。
Did we see Turbo Yuki on this one earlier? No Turbo Yuki today, eh?
確かにね。ノーターボユキだったね。ちょっとスロースユキだったね、今日は。
So today's Yuki was slow. I think my Fun is pretty good today. Okay. Let's see some Turbo Yuki for some of the words we learned today.
じゃあ、友人からいきたいと思います。はい。
見えないんで、Zoom。
もう一回。あ、ズームか。ズームアウト。はい。よし、もう一回帰っていくね。はい。ね。はい。友人。
なんじゃそりゃ。
まず、じゃあ何
いいよ。
友達。はい。
ふざけんなよね。
さっきやってたのは何だったんだって思っちゃうね、
こんなに気をつけて書いてんのに。From moving, turbo ran out. それは楽しかった。よかったです、マイクルさん。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
That one's 20分and 1分か。
そう、1分 and 20分。縦もやった方がいい、縦。
いいよ。
縦書き。あと何やったっけここ一人か。この2人。
そうね。キュン。
そうだよね。
Look, Hito looks like It's so hard to not see it as a Z. 2? Yeah, 2 definitely looks like a Z.
どうしてもここが離れないよ。こんな感じですね。
そうだね。
はい。
ね、それは仕方ないね。
今日のレッスンは何だったんだろうって思ってね。
どうなっててるんだよもうこれって思っちゃうんだよね。
大変だよ。打つとかの練習になったら大変だよ、もうほんと。
いや、打つ would be ridiculous. Yeah.
打つとかこんな感じだよ、もう。
Oh, is she gonna actually write it? Let's see. She's writing.
もう
覚えている？書き方。
ここからできないな。どうだったかな？
I'll drop it in chat for you.
わかった。なんか来るよね。
見えないな。小さすぎて。
こうで、こうか。この木が来んだよね。
そうだね。
こうで。
this is super speedy 打つ。
こう。
そうだよね。そう。
3本だ、3本。
3本。
でもさ、こんなのさ、ターボしないよね。
Yeah, there's no reason you're gonna have to write this in turbo. If you need to write fast, you're just gonna write hiragana.
そう、
you're just gonna write.
そう、ディプレッションの時はね、もうターボする元気ないからね。
そう。You just write the hiragana. 打つ。
20分ね。これ今日やった20分こんな感じだったね。
この20分わからない。she couldn't, the turbo mode, he couldn't read it. Usually written in kana for reasons, right? Yeah, the decision of hiragana versus kanji on that one is pretty easy. Very easy. Although, in books, it's usually going to be the kanji. But when handwriting, most people are probably going to skip the kanji, eh? All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you had fun. if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask, but we're going to start winding down today. You don't want to spend so much effort writing utsu that you get all depressed. Yeah. Or if you spend all the effort, it might take you out of your depression just because it, you feel so good about actually being able to write it. As always, thank you for what you do. Every week, we all get a little closer to our goals. I'm very glad I found this channel, and it's definitely inspired me to stick with this. I'm glad to hear that, more blessing. Thank you as well for coming every week. It's really great to have you all here. Thank you so much.
ありがとうございます。
Off to bed. This was fun. Thank you both. You guys are awesome. Thank you. You guys are awesome too.
み
Thank
んなは
you.
ターボしないようにね。
Ne- Utsu is more of a flex, yeah, generally speaking. This is my first year live, and it was great. I'm glad to hear it, Michael. Thanks for hanging
あ
out.
りがとうござ
Just
い
wanted
ま
to
す。
say I love the colors of the new place and the stained glass. Thank you. Yeah,
ありがとうございます。
I just happened to be here. 楽しかったです says Five Does Love Bear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Off to get coffee
こちらこ
now.
そ楽しかったね。
Nice warm day in Tokyo. I think it's warm out here too.
お
So I think we'll go check outside as well. The hatake. 寝なきゃいけない。
そう
あり
だよね
がとう。またね says Christian.
いやもうみんなお疲れ様でした。ありがとう。
お疲れ様です
おやすみ。
おやすみ。All right, guys. We'll do the sign off with this one.
Hi.
Let's see if I can find. Okay, there it is. All right, there's the button. All right, we're gonna look over here
はい。
and
そっ
say.
か。こっちか。
そうだね。
はい。
ちょっとなんか真ん中じゃないんだよね、
あ
ゆき
ちょ。
もっ
どっ
と、
ちこう。あ、この辺だ。
もっとあっちだよね。あっち。
あ
違う。そっち。
こっち。
はいはい。
ちょっと割とデスクから結構遠いで
そう
すが。
そう。まあもっと近づいて、
こっちこういう感じ？
それでもいいよ。はい。じゃあ、
はい。
ありがとう、グレイゴズ。はい。
はい、
Just-
こちらこそありがとうございます。
Ryan Anderson, ありがとうございます。Thank you. Alright, guys. We'll see you next
はい
time. せーの。また次のビデオで会いましょうね。はい。バイバイ。Thank you, everyone. Have a great day and week. See you next time.
ね。